Hey everyone and welcome to the channel. San Choy Bow. I'm sure it's something we've all had the pleasure of having at some stage or another, but I'm sure it's something that we can take to the next level. If that sounds like something you're into, hang around to see how this one turned out. I'm not usually this organised, but today I'm going to break the mould. I'll get my pork scored all over, not cutting too deep into the skin. We're going to be drying this one out in the fridge overnight, so it's a good idea to make sure you have enough fridge real estate before you start. And that's looking about right, so I'll season it liberally with some salt, and pop it into the fridge to hang out. See you tomorrow! It's the next day and the pork is looking perfect. I'll preheat the oven to about 220 degrees Celsius or about 430 Fahrenheit. Once it's up to temp, I'll season the bottom side of the pork belly with a little 5-spice powder. Flip it over and get it into the oven. With the pork in the oven doing its thing, I'll get to work on my sides. We're going to start with the pineapple, chili and lime salsa. I'll start by dicing my pineapple. Simply whip off the skin in the way that feels most comfortable to you and remove the core. Then get them down into a medium-sized dice and pop them into a mixing bowl. Next in goes a diced red onion. We want this one cut a little smaller than the pineapple, but we aren't worrying too much about making it too perfect. And into the bowl it goes with the pineapple. Then I'll remove the seed of our chili and slice it into thin little strips. A little chopped coriander, and then we can squeeze in the juice of a fresh lime. A little salt and cracked black pepper, and that's looking pretty fresh and delicious. For our side salad today, we're going to be making a rice noodle, cucumber and peanut number. So I'll start by soaking some rice vermicelli in some boiling water and popping it to the side. Then I'll chop my cucumber into a rough dice. Next up is a handful of peanuts, and we'll quickly chop them through as well. For the dressing, this one is really straightforward. We'll mix together a little light soy, rice wine vinegar, sesame oil, and some caster sugar. I'll give this one a good mix until that sugar is fully dissolved and it emulsifies a little. I must have been running short on clean bowls. It would seem that I did a poor job of cleaning that one after using it to soak the noodles, but we're here now. Into our semi-clean bowl goes the soaked noodles, followed by a carrot that was cut into battens, our sesame seeds, the diced cucumber, our chopped peanuts, and finally, the dressing. Give it all a good mix and pop it into a bowl to hang out. And finish with a little more coriander and some red chili flakes. The pork smells amazing. It must be about time to finish this one off. Today is a good day. That looks like everything I dreamed it would be. I'll get this one cut down into thick slices. I can't imagine this is doing good things for the edge of my knife. Thankfully I know a guy who sharpens a few. It's super crunchy. Just listen to this. All we need to bring this one home is to place our pieces of pork on some Iceberg lettuce cups. Then hit it with a good slug of XO sauce. If you've never had this before, it's definitely one to try. It's a bit spicy and has a heap of shellfish funk. It's a beautiful complement to pork. Just a healthy spoonful of salsa, a token coriander leaf, and this one's good to go. This recipe is far from complicated. It does take a little time to get everything together, but really straightforward to make. It really brings a whole new life to San Choy Bow. Salty, sweet, crunchy, and bursting with freshness. It's truly a delicious way to eat. Thanks for watching the video, everyone. If you liked it, please consider giving the video a like and subscribing to the channel. See you on the next one!